Today we're going to be doing a simple ballet class that's good for intermediate to advanced ages. We'll just focus mostly on bar and do a little bit of center. Come and join me. So we're going to start with just demi-plie, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then double 5, 6, 7, 8, grand plie, 1, 2, 3, 4, slight elevée, tendu to second. Same thing in second, same thing in fourth, same thing in fifth, and come back to first position, forward, combre back. Then we're going to do just an elevée and find your balance. All right, let me screw this in to start. Secure the bar, I forgot to do that earlier. All right, here we go. Turning out maximum in your hips. Large, controlled grand plie. Elevée. Gentle grand plie, turning out, controlling it. Forward and back. Up to go back. And find your balance. Plie roll through. Checking in with where your alignment is, checking in with where your turnout is, finding that position in your ankles, not letting any wobble happen. And finish with control. Left side. Knees down, pushing your heels to control. Double leg, reach the knees away. Grand plie, finding that same turnout. Grand plie, turnout right away. Heels drive you down. Slight elevée. And all the way forward. Really enjoy this stretch. Lengthen as you come up. Lift up to go back. And then just find your balance. Roll through, controlling where your ankles are going, where your knees are going. Find that balance. Relax the shoulders. Lifting here. And then with control. All right, tendus from first. We're just gonna go tendu, plie, out just the toes, tendu front, side first. Side, plie, out just the toes first, then back, side to the back first. Reverse that all the way, just en croix as we go. So really as you're doing this, try to really point through the toes, lengthening each time as you go. And then as you do your small rond de jambe, make sure that the hip isn't getting left behind. It's really intentionally pulling. You're trying not to let that move at all, and you're reaching your toes away, pushing through the ground each time. I'm not going to see in a second. Let's repeat and forward. Finding your weight on that standing leg each time. Pushing to the ground with these toes. Other side. Lengthening your toes every time. Go larger than that. Keep that knee really reaching back. And finish. I just love Disney. It just makes me more excited to dance. All right. So, tendus from fifth. We're gonna go front, plie, side, plie. Inside, outside, 3 quick, 1, 2, 3. Back, plie, side, plie. Inside leg back, outside leg side, and a 1, 2, 3. We're gonna repeat that twice through. Every time trying to find your fifth position without cranking anything else, just finding it, turning out from your hips as you stand up. All right, so twice through, just like that. Full port de bras. Inside front, outside side, 3 quick. 1, 2, 3. Again. Quarter round front and back from fifth. Lifting. Up to the back, lifting up. Now find your balance flat. So they could be turning out arching, going up, turning out right from that hip. Test your balance, just having that weight in the toes, turning out all the way. Find a susu to finish. And all right, left side. find a wrapped position on the neck of the foot, right there. Don't let that happen. Standing leg turning out. That balance. Find a 6-2 to finish. Drawing inner thighs together as you go. Speedier. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Still tendus. Tendu side 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu front, ton lié, cloche, fit. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Ton lié, cloche, fit. Closing front. Repeat that same thing, just front and back, just like that. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tendus in first, plie back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie front. Then find a balance, either conditional or if you want wrapped. I usually like wrapped because it makes me use the side of my leg, those peroneals right here that wing your foot. But it's up to you. Either way, you should be using them, really pointing through. Find a balance and then finish. So 4 front, 4 side, ton lié, cloche, fit. Same thing back, and then 6 tendus in front. After you repeat it, 6 tendus, plie, and find a wrapped or conditional position. Shoulders down. Relax and turn out. Over the eye element. Tight 60 to finish. 60 and finish. All right, let's do left side. First, dégagé, front, close first, inside leg front, close first, outside leg side, pique, 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 first, 2, 3, 4, close fifth, close back, reverse it. From your fifth, you're going to close first, inside leg first, outside leg side, pique, 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 first, close back, close front. Same thing, just like that again. As you go, try to really push to the ground every time finding your first, whether you're changing legs or you're switching to the side every time it finds that fifth position. At the end, if you want to do some cloches, I probably will after the music finishes. If you want to do a side Combre port de bras instead, whatever you choose, but just whatever is good for your body to start warming it up. Front to first. Side. Peek first. Close it, close back. Back first, side. Peek first. Close back, again. Choice bras or cloching. Or both. I chose both today. Good time. Whatever you need to warm up. Finish it up. Get ready for the other side. And here we go. 2 first. First, side. Peek first. Again. Side note, one of my favorite musicals, so if you know what song it is, comment below. All right, we are going to go into faster dégagés and piqués. Just like tangus. Front, tablier, brush back, piqué. 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, 4. Dégagé, tablier, brush, piqué. Just one time through though of that front and back. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, piqué, 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 fifth. And then back, side, front, back, front, back. Back, 2, 3, 4, piqué, 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 en croix. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So twice through with en croix. If instead of those twice throughs, you want to add a few piqués instead to the front or to the back, definitely recommend if you want to do a double piqué in the beginning and a little bit faster, also great. But really make sure that that hip is nice and secure. So 4 front, 4 side, and then front, tablier, back, piqué. 4 back, 4 side, then back, tablier, cloche, piqué. Then you go 4 to the side, and then 4 piqués side, and then just en croix twice through, or with a piqué instead, once through, either way. And then reverse that second part, 4 side, 4 piqués, and then en croix twice through, or with a piqué once through. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, follow along. Here we go. 4 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 2. If you want to add a double piqué, you're welcome to right there. Then 4 sides. 4 en croix. Again, 4 side, 4 piqués. right, let's go into some ronde-jambs. Realizing I should have had a fan in here. That's okay. All right. So the music's fun. It has a little bit of a fake out at one point, so don't get confused. Just feel the music as it goes. We're gonna do single, single, plie, and large, and then double around, double around. Then off the ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ronde-jambe jeté 5, ronde-jambe jeté 7, close 8, reverse. 2, plie, around, double, around, double, around. Off the ground, 4 counts, lengthening, drop that hip as you come around, then ronde-jambe jeté, and single, ronde-jambe jeté, and close. From there, just circular port de bras each way. Let's bring our leg up through a développé to the back, small penché, then find your balance in an attitude. I'm going to be square, so it's easier to see for all of this. That outside leg going back, if you prefer. You can do the inside leg going back for it all as well. It's up to you. 2 ronde-jambes, plie around, then double around, on layer off the ground, and then ronde-jambe jeté, reverse. Let me start it again. Double. Off the ground, lengthening, straightening that knee, don't let your hips sit. Jeté. And then reverse. Rowing. Oh, double. Off the ground. Lengthening the leg as you go around, really rotating it, pointing all the way. Circular port de bras. Reverse. Double back, go into a penché. And find your balance in an attitude position. Don't let that hip sit back. Keep your chest opening. And finish. All right, let's go to the other side. Bigger than you think is possible. Double. Reaching it away. Double. Around. Off the ground. Roll that belly in. Pointing your toes, reaching it farther. Keep that hip resistance. Off the ground. Hips here. Lock it into place. Reach the toes away as you come around. Circular port de bras. Don't let the hips sink back. And yourself. Reach that arm far away from you. back first. So penché. Down. Find your balance. Rapid attitude. Don't let that happen. Work on that standing leg. Okay. And finish. 1 second. My toe popped through. I have to switch my shoes. Take a second to get water or stretch what you need. Might be time to say goodbye. We'll see. We'll do 1, 2, PK, lift, or you can do 3 really quickly. Remember to really PK, prick the ground, so you're really pointing your toes maximum, not digging them into the ground. It's that under thigh rotation to lift them off. I know you can't see my feet, it's there. So we go. Frappe, 2, front, PK, lift, or 1 PK, if that's a better place for you. Same thing side, 1, 2, PK, lift, 1, 2, PK, lift, then double side. Double side, reverse. You go back, frappe, PK, lift. Side, 2, PK, lift. Front, 2, PK, lift. Double side, double side. Then from there, we're going to do petit maman, whether that's on flat for you or releve today. Make sure that that knee stays in one place and the leg is going to the side. We don't want it to be going front and back this way. I want to keep that knee locked so it's just opening, like it's hinging to the side to go. So I'll just do petit maman. Here, extend, petit maman, extend, and find a balance. I'm going to do an attitude devant today. If you want to go into a passe instead, that's a great option, whatever feels good for your hips today. All right, 2 frappes, PK, same thing side, same thing back, 2 doubles, then petit maman. Whether passe or attitude, don't let that knee drop. Reaching, turning out, and finish. Other side. Choice here. All right, fondue, 45. Attitude, extend, susu. Inside leg, fondue, 45. Attitude, extend, susu. Fondue, passe, fondue, passe. Fondue, double pay to the side. And reverse. Fondue 45, attitude extend. Inside leg, fondue 45, attitude extend. Outside leg, fondue. Slide it, retiré, passe. Fondue, slide it, retiré, passe. Making contact the whole time. Fondue, then double pay to the side. After that, we'll just détourner to the other side. As much or as little on releve as you'd like. If you don't have a lot of space or you want practice, practice using your epaulement as you transition. If you're newer to dance, you don't know exactly where to put your hips, you can do the same thing totally flat. It's up to you, whatever you're doing though, make sure that you're not sinking that hip. Everything's super secure, lifted, turning out, maximum releve on that standing leg. All right, it's painfully slow, so try not to fall into it as you go. Try to really control it, melting, and arriving just on time, straightening your knees all the way. Oh, here we go. Extend. Inside leg. Outside leg, retro passe. Double peg. Reverse. Inside leg. Passe. Slide it up, knee back. Double peg. Other side. Controlling both legs. Keep those hips stable. Reverse. Passe. Sliding up, making contact each time. Winging that foot. Reverse. Passe. Realized I've taken a little too long of a vacation. That's okay. All good. Our point of dancing is to enjoy dancing. All right. So let's go ahead and do a stretch / adagio position. So I like to do 4 counts, grabbing your leg, extend and hold, 4 counts holding, do same thing side, same thing back. Try to be careful getting into the stretch that you're still maintaining alignment, shoulders staying down, hips staying here. We don't like curve our back to get there. If that means that you grab lower on your legs, you can really work on turning out and maintaining everything. That's going to be a lot more useful for you than finding a way to get into the position with it being turned in. Yeah, it's just for you. You're dancing, enjoy dancing, find your leg where it is and enjoy that position. Working for higher, but right where you're at is totally great. All right, same, so just encore, front side, back side. And then to the other side. Stretching. Holding. Turning out all the way to the side. To the back. Don't grab your knee. Grab either behind it or above it. To the side. Other side. So since we're not doing a lot in center, because we're not jumping a lot, really use this grandma not only for the power of pushing through your legs, those feet, the back of your leg muscles, not the front, the back as you push through. Also, if you can and you'd like to, we're going to do this to a releve position. So not only are you thinking of this leg pushing off, but you want to think of your standing leg pushing into the ground every time. You don't want to let this happen or this happen or wobbling in. Really control the position down, control the position up, pushing through your toes each time. So I'm going to do 3 round-en-ones with releve if you can. 1 retrograde passe on releve. 3 back with releve. 1 retrograde passe. 3 side. 1 releve, retrograde passe. Développé, balance away from the bar. Piqué up. And then tombe, pas de bourrée, finding your exact position to the other side. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. Développé, balance away from the bar. Don't let things come in. Really turn it out, balance here. Find a piqué onto your retrograde position. Through, sliding through tombe, pas de bourrée, tight susu, and finish. It's a little quicker, but find that precision and it'll help make it not only cleaner, but a lot easier as well. If you're kind of lazy with it and not really pointing, not really inner thigh engagement, it's going to actually be a lot harder and a lot slower. So here we go. 3 garde-manger on their right, front, back, side, then fun balance section. All right, let's go ahead and come into the center. Let's see. All right, we're going to do tendus. Let me move this down just a little bit so you can kind of see. All right, croisé. 1, 2, tombe, just like at the bar, challenge and back. And then you're going to go cloche, pas de bourrée. Let's just open out. 1, 2. Let's do the other leg. 3, 4. Pas de cheval, pas de bourrée, pas de cheval, pas de bourrée. Second time. 1, 2, tombe through allongé, and then cloche, switching arms, pas de bourrée, open second. 2 with the right leg, 2 with the left leg, pas de cheval with the right, pas de cheval with the left. From there, let's do retrograde passe to fourth, tendu to fourth. Passe or pirouette, your choice, to fourth, tendu here. And then we're just going to go passe and down, passe to tombe, pas de bourrée. All right, left side. So the left side goes tendu, tombe, cloche, pas de bourrée, open second. 2 with the front leg, 2 with the back leg, pas de cheval with the front leg, pas de cheval with the back. Switch to your croisé. Same thing. 2, tendu, cloche, pas de bourrée. Open your arms to second. 2 tendus, pas de cheval, pas de cheval. Then our pirouette section. Passe and forth. Land exactly. Tendu and forth. Pirouette. Tendu to fifth. We're going to go passe and down, passe and down, passe, tombe, pas de bourrée, and close. So, kind of a lot of switching legs. If you got confused at all, especially on the second part, just keep practicing passe balance, fourth position defining your balance, because that's going to be really good of where your pelvis is where your center of gravity is for the most part. Difference between different bodies, but for the most part, this pelvis controls where you're going to be. So if you got confused on the second part, just think about where this is, especially on your fourth position. Where is it and where does it need to go? Just keep practicing that. So second part, one more time, is just passe with the front leg, find your balance or a pirouette, and then 3 with that same leg, thinking of that standing leg driving down, just like in our grand mounts. So you go 3 through tombe, pas de bourrée, around. All right, let's give it a shot. Don't fall off the ground. Second part, pirouettes. Left side. Tombe, cloche, pas de bourrée, open, front leg. Again, 2, almost, tombe, cloche, pas de bourrée, and open. 1, 2, 1, 2, pas de cheval, pas de cheval. Second part, up, down, tendu to fourth, pirouette or balance, down, whoops, tendu to fifth, front leg goes up, down, up through tombe, pas de bourrée, and finish. All right, almost made it with the music. All right, for this one, it's a little more advanced, but you can modify it if things are feeling weird or it looks too confusing. Just do some développés front, back, side, and side with a penché in there. When you're doing this, really focus on alignment, pointing through those toes. The more you point the toes, the lighter the leg feels. So it seems like it's pointless, but it really has a point. All right, we're gonna do, keeping the shoulders down, cambre with the plie, up over, chasse, port de bras. Transfer your weight back, that pelvis controls, allongé, and close. Développé to the front, attitude extend, brush, 6, 7, 8. Then you're gonna go in attitude, promenade, all the way, allongé, fondu, controlling this leg, développé, écarté derrière, fondu, développé, effacé, whoop. If you have room, grand rond de jambe. If you don't have room, just cloche to your fourth arabesque. Pas de bourrée around, passe down. So kind of confusing, but here we go. It's simple once you try it. So you go port de bras over, chasse, 6 port de bras. Sorry, not 6 port de bras, just port de bras. And développé, attitude extend, cloche to arabesque. Find your attitude. Promenade. Ooh. Extend, fondu. Oh man, I'm out of shape. Développé, écarté derrière, fondu. Développé, effacé devant. If you have room, grand rond de jambe. to fourth arabesque. If you don't, cloche to fourth, pas de bourrée around. Find your exact fifth susu so you can slide your toes up through your retrograde passe. Okay, as you can see, I'm flipping and sliding a little bit as my legs are remembering how to do ballet. So just enjoy the movement. I find it helps sometimes to sing along. Just sit up. All right, here we go. Making it turn out even more. Attitude. Next. Fondu, écarté derrière. Effacé devant. Round on the jump. Higher. Passé. Other side. Turning out. Attitude. Allongé. Wrapping the leg. Fondu. Écarté derrière. Oh, try to turn that leg out. Fondu, effacé devant. Round on a jump. Or cloche. Fourth arabesque. Pas de bourrée. Precise. All right, as with any of these in center, if you're like me, you like to do them a few times, one to make them a little bit more in some way, even if that's just more artistry, or just to get some stamina, definitely please rewind, try it again, listening to the music. I'm just gonna do it once for the sake of time and filming a video that has to download onto YouTube. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, we're gonna go from the corner, whatever that is to you. Please modify if you don't have room for this. I'm grateful to have a large space and floor. We just laid it down yesterday, and so I know how it is to dance in a small space. So definitely modify, not by pulling into yourself, but as you travel, just finding it under yourself and working on that rotation, or perhaps switching and doing it kind of in a manège, whatever you need. We're going to start with an arabesque. Here we go. Arabesque, pas de bourrée. Oh, sorry. Pas de bourrée to fourth. Pirouette and land. Balancez back. Balancez back. That pas de cheval. Soutenu. Fifth. Either passes or a turn from fifth. You have two of them, so you can mix it up how you'd like. Pirouette, pirouette. Step back, tombe, and from here, tombe front, pirouette or passe to tombe. No, let's close fifth, and then développé front, arabesque. So this is on the more advanced side. We're working on where our hip placement is. So as you're going, your hips are facing the corner. You're turning out maximum amount. Pas de bourrée, pirouette, and land. Switching your direction side to side for your balancés. Pas de cheval directly on face. Détourné, or sorry, soutenu to fifth with a plie. Pirouette, land on face. Pirouette, keep going to land back, and then tombe. Hips are facing this corner. That pirouette en détente faces you back to this corner, and then you have to développé back to this corner in an effacé position releve. If that is what is happening too much, after you do your pirouette, you land here. Let's do pirouette and fit, and then you can bray back to this corner to start the other side. I'll kind of let the music play so you can fill it in as you'd like. So we have arabesque, pas de bourrée fourth, pirouette and balance, pas de cheval, soutenu, pirouette or passe, pirouette, land back, prepare, pirouette on and on to fit, développé to arabesque. If you'd like instead, you can just do pas de cheval to tendu. If that's more for your room or you feel safer, please be careful that you are gentle on your joints. You are participating at your own risk, as it will say in the bottom of this section. So please be mindful, do what you feel confident doing safely in your space, especially on weird floors. All right, here we go. Nice. All right, we're gonna do a few modified jumps. Let me get that belay lost pulled up. So I don't recommend, unless you're in a studio, jumping on anything unless you have some tennis shoes and then like running shoes that are meant for impact. And even then being careful, just because there's not a ton of research about dancing on different types of homemade floors. The research that is out there just shows that there's danger with, especially on like concrete that doesn't decrease the ground reaction force. There's a lot of force coming back into your body when you're jumping. So just be careful. So I'm going to show you a few of the ways I've modified my jumps. We'll just do a little bit more because we're getting a little long on time. And I think from my perspective that it's really effective to kind of break up the purpose of jumps. So just like in grommet mons, that pushing on the standing leg, that same power is necessary in jumps, which is why we did it at the bar and why we'll be looking at it a little bit here. So it's kind of a weird way to do it. If you do feel safe or for yourself, you want to do some jumps, that's up to you. But again, I don't really recommend it unless you're in a studio. So we are going to find the right music. So instead of full sautés, I'm going to be doing something that pushes off the ground with one foot and drives underground on the other. So from first position, just doing 2 relevés, 1, 2, and then push off the ground, transfer your weight, transfer your weight. Again, releve, releve, transfer your weight, last time, releve, releve, transfer your weight, tendu. And then second position, same thing, releve, releve, transfer your weight, releve, releve. So for this part, in second, it's really about where your pelvis is going. Transfer your weight, back to center, transfer your weight, back to center. Whoa. 3 times like that, tendu, fit. This is where it gets tricky, but I think it's effective because it makes you turn out both legs. Same thing, transfer your weight to fifth, transfer your weight to fifth. We're gonna do it. So 1 time through on that side, 1, 2, transfer your weight, then just 1, 2, passe, other side, releve, releve, transfer your weight, releve, releve, passe, and change. So it's a little different on the 5th positions, but same general concept. 3 times in first, 3 times in second, once in 5th, and then 2 releves with a passe, once on the left side, 2 releves and a passe. Oh, no. There we go. Releve, releve, transfer, releve, releve, transfer. Last time. And then work on that turnout, maintaining it. Tendu. That's right. Keep that turnout the whole time. Releve, releve, transfer, releve, releve, transfer, releve, releve, transfer, tendu, to the fifth. There we go. I knew it was going to start. All right, almost. It should restart. Releve, releve, transfer, releve, passe, other side, releve, releve, transfer, releve, releve, passe, and again, if you want any of these again, please rewind and play it for your music or without music. Okay, we're going to do a modified jeté. If you feel like you want to jump, go for it. But if not, we're just going to do a brush. Oh, I'm sorry, we're doing assemblée first. So with the jump or without. Brush, assemblée through fifth. Brush, assemblée sous-sus. And then your back leg is going to step out. You're going to tombe, keeping that leg front. Développé, keep it front. Pas de bourrée. Then you would do the other side. Brush, sous-sus. Brush, sous-sus. Back leg steps out. Tombe, développé to the front. Keep it front, pas de bourrée. It's a little bit of cheating just because I found myself running into things, so I had to make it going back and forth. So if you have room and you want to keep going to the right, you can do it twice through and then switch to the other side. But we go. Brush, sous-sus, or assemblée. Brush, sous-sus, or assemblée. Tombe, traveling. It's all about that weight transfer. Développé, push onto that standing leg. Through, sous-sus, tombe, pas de bourrée. Same thing on the other side. All right. It's kind of quick, so really have that precision. We're going to do it a few times through. Good. Let's do it one more time. Scoot back if you need to. you have some type of sprung-ish floor like I have, which if you want to know how I made this space with a little extra padding, watch my other video. It should be on this channel in some order. But be very careful, especially if you don't have any sprung at all, that you don't jam your legs into the ground for this. So if you want to mimic a jump of a seesaw and really push like you would do a seesaw on point into the ground, that's what we're gonna do. If you don't feel safe doing it, what I've been doing before I got this floor is just really working that plie, grandmaman to releve, trying not to fall over like I just did. So either of those, 2 grandmamans back, with a seesaw or without, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna pique double pay, you're gonna pique to arabesque, 5, tombe back, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, you go 5, 6, tombe 7, double pay 8. Keep messing this up. Yeah, that works. Then pique again, you don't have much room, that's okay. Step, step, grandmaman, grandmaman, plie, and then attitude, développé, other side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, pique, 5, 6, tombe back with a 7, développé 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5, 6, attitude, tombe, pas de bourrée. You're just going back and forth each time. If it's too fast for you, you want to take any of that out, awesome. This is more about where your position needs to be. Be very aware of what this ankle and this knee is doing. So we go we go grandmaman or seesaw, pique arabesque, développé tombe, pique arabesque, step, step, grandmaman to the back, close 5th, then a seesaw or a releve without moving to attitude, what would be an ouvert, développé, pas de bourrée, other side. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it with this song. Make sure you have room. One more time. Each side. To a reverence finish. Enjoy the applause. Nice. Thank you for joining me. This was great fun. Even though I didn't get to see you or interact with you face to face, I would love to interact with you in the comments below if you're interested in more dance conditioning classes. Things that I am definitely going to be adding more routinely into my weekly schedule. I have a class going right now on Thursdays, and I'm thinking about adding a few more as well. So definitely comment below or go to my website at TheBarreandBeyond.com. Bar is spelled with 2 R's and an E, like ballet bar. And there'll be all this information there for you as well. So thanks for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next time.